gorgeous people, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had a really good week. I don't know what moms are doing. So today I want to chat with you about something that is really close to my heart and something that I have spent many a year struggling with and trying to overcome, and this is comparing myself to other people. So I want to chat to you today about comparing yourself to other people. I have spent way too much of my time and my life comparing myself to other people. I've looked at other people and I've wanted to act like them. I've wished that I could look like them, I could dress like them, I could be like them, I could do the things that they're doing, I could have the skills and the gifts that they have. I have basically just spent way too much of my time looking at somebody else and wishing that I could be like them instead of wanting to be like myself. And I want to tell you one thing that I have learned from having a life that has been obsessed with comparing myself to other people, and that is that you are only ever going to be disappointed. If you live your life trying to compare yourself to somebody else, you're just going to be disappointed. And how do I know that? Because there is only one of you. So every single person on this earth are unique, and there is nobody else who has the same DNA as you. There's nobody else who looks like you. There's nobody else who has the exact same personality as you. There is nobody else who has the exact same fingerprints as you. I think you get the picture. There's basically nobody else who is exactly like you. And so if you're comparing yourself to somebody else, you're only going to be left disappointed because you're not them, you're you. You are the only one who can be you, and they're the only one who can be them. And so you're just going to be left feeling disappointed. I want to say to you today, please don't compare yourself to other people. If this is something that you do, then please stop. And I know that is easier said than done. And I have been on a whole journey kind of getting my head around this and learning to not compare myself to other people. And I want to share with you two things that have really helped me to kind of overcome this, and it's still something that I struggle with. And on my weekdays, on my days where I'm feeling vulnerable and I'm feeling emotional, I can start to compare myself to other people, and it is something that I'm constantly trying to stop myself doing. I've got people around me who hold me accountable to it and challenge me when I am comparing myself to other people, which is amazing. But there are two things that have really helped me, and the first of these is to really accept and come to terms with the fact that you're never going to be able to be somebody else, and to really realise just how disappointed you're going to get if you do compare yourself to somebody else. And a few weeks ago I saw this quote that said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." And when I saw that, I was like, that is so true, because as I said before, you're only going to be left disappointed. So if you're comparing yourself to somebody else, it can rob you of your joy. So the first thing I think for me in overcoming this, or trying to overcome it, and this is just for me personally, it may be different for you, but for me it was realising how dangerous that cycle is of comparing myself to other people, and how much of a downward spiral that would send me into. And so the first thing is kind of really realising the effect that it can have, and learning to accept that actually this is me, this is what I look like, this is what I act like, these are my gifts, these are my talents, these are my skills, and if I'm not happy with that, then I'm going to spend the rest of my life miserable, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life miserable. And so it was learning to accept actually who I am, which kind of links in with the second point. So the second point for me was to really found my identity and root my identity in Jesus, and in the things that he says I am, and in the truths that are spoken over me in the Bible. And also rejoicing in my sisters and my brothers, rejoicing in their gifts and their talents, because sometimes I have found myself envying the gifts of my brothers and sisters, and that's not okay. That's not okay to do that. And so it was kind of learning to overcome that and actually rejoicing in their gifts, and recognizing and asking God to show me, what are the gifts that you've given me, what is your plan for my life, and seeking that and learning to find those truths of who Jesus says I am and holding on to them. So please, I know, as I said before, it's easier said than done, but start this journey of stopping comparing yourself to other people and accept who you are, because your face, how you look now, that's your face, and how your gifts and things, they're your gifts. Accept them, hold on to them, learn to love them. And I really pray that you will be able to look in the mirror and love who is looking back at you. And it's a journey, as I said. This is something that I still struggle with. It's something that I've struggled with for a very long time, and it's something that I'm trying to overcome, and it's a constant daily battle and struggle. And maybe not daily, actually, that's probably a bit of an exaggeration. I want to be truthful. It's probably, maybe I would say, a weekly or at least a monthly struggle for me. It's something that I keep giving to God, and I keep praying, and every time I find myself comparing myself to somebody else, for me it's about opening up to God and not hiding away and giving it all to Him, and again, like time and time again, asking God to show me who I am and who it is that He's made me to be. So I pray that that has been an encouragement for you today. And I also just wanted to say thank you so much to those of you who watch these videos. Even if I just encourage and help one person, then it makes it totally worth it. So thank you so much for watching these. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, then hit subscribe so that you can keep up to date with my videos. And I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!